Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Capella. DeRozan with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 15-footer doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Back to Williams. Outside, Levine. Ball finds Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Over Collins. 4 on the clock. The 3. And Levine hits again from deep. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Back to Collins. The dish to Young. To end the run. A shake. Chicago grabs the miss. And Levine, here we go. And the chip by Levine.
Yeah, what an explosive drive right there from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling down
here. Young taking his time here. Down low. Collins. And Paul with the block. And he gets it back. Collins passes to Capella, and that one drops for him.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, yeah, you can get a sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Levine. And it's Ball in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Levine.
Oh, goodness. Did you see that?
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. He kicks to Capella. Pass to Collins. And here is Hunter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. That one falls. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball against Young. Levine inside the three-point line. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Young for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
It's Collins with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Ball kicks to Levine. Here's Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Collins. Shoots over DeRozan. And finished off by Collins.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Young against Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
To the paint. Young with the steal. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. He comes. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Just 3 to shoot. Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. I mean, the Bulls still love him.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, and how about the confidence Levine has? I mean, it feels like he can get these shots whenever he wants.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Young. Driving the lane. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Levine. 14 points for him. To the middle. Here's Williams. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Young outside. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. For the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Defensively, you can't let a streak shooter get into a groove. Levine's been on fire.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Ball, the pass to Levine. outside ball. Back to Levine. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Here's Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster with the defense right there. With the score this tight.
Johnson with it. White looking around. Outside, Green. Johnson finds White. Left side, Bradley. Yeah, wow, he nails. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Johnson is out there with Bradley. And it's Green, then it's White, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Here's Williams. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
That's tipped. Out left to the wing. Here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Bradley can't get it to go. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. Jones kicks to Johnson. Bradley trying to break free. And it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Williams, here we go. And there's the pass to Herter. The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown.
And such a confident play. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Outside, White. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bradley. Time on the assist by Green. Bradley's got 8 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Williams passes to Herter. Gallinari outside. Over in the corner, Reddish. No good on his first attempt of the game. The Bulls leading by 8. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. White dishes to Green. Back to White. Kicks it out to Johnson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Right side, White. He dishes it to Green. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And you can clearly see which offense is better right now. And we'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Deep. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Inside, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Bradley. And here comes White, leading the fast break. That one good for 2. White's got his first 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Young. Down low, Collins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 16. Hunter for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the...
And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Young. Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Basket good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ball up top, defended by Young. Takes a 3, and Zach LaVine gets the 3.
For 3.
LaVine's got 21 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it. Young left side. Stolen by Ball. Now Levine. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. It's all in by the Bulls.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Ball finds Williams. Young with the steal.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And that one drops.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Ball against Young. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Vucevic with it, and guarded by Capella. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. Over Hunter. And it's DeRozan missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Young outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball from long range. Here's Levine. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Vucevic against Collins. And it's Vucevic missing. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And finish off by Collins.
You got to admire the awareness that Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago. Young outside. Buries it from three-point range.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Miami, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
There's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Young way outside. That shot missing, and the Heat going the other way now. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Left side Robinson. It's stolen by Hunter. On the break. There's Young with the 3, and no good.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Here's Lowry. For 3, Robinson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Young, the pass to Hunter. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young against Adebayo. And that one's good. Young.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. The shot by Butler. No good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Capella. The offensive rebound. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 5.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Pass to Butler. Hunter with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Robinson passes to Adebayo. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the long J.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Young from long range. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. The rebound by the Hawks. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Collins passes to Young. Fires the 3.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
The Heat with the lead. Now Butler. To the inside. Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 5. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long-term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Hunter. The drive by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. Tries again. Young finds Capella. Lowry against Hunter. Lowry outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. And now the Hawks on the break. The kick to Hunter. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Collins. And so it's the Miami Heat, a sizable lead of 14.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And it's good. 2 points. Young's got 11.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Oladipo outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 12. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Here's Capella. Count it. He has 6.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Oladipo against Williams. On the take. uses the glass on the layup.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. Lets the three fly. Williams grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Reddish. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I mean, he shoots with balance and takes the looks he's comfortable with. Cam Reddish doesn't mind the mid-range.
Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Over Herter. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hero outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 10.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Herter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now here's Williams. Here's Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. The three. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Here's Oladipo. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Lowry. Here he goes. And he makes it.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Outside Young. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lowry outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Young way outside. Collins passes to Capella. Outside Hunter. 6 to shoot. over Butler. And so he draws the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Butler finds Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. The three. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Another thing that jumps out to me is the big number of assists that they made over the course of this game.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Time running out for the Hawks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. There's Young with the three. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. Robinson on the wing. Misses the three. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Robinson. Wide open look. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
6 on the shot clock. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hits the three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
From deep three-point range. Lowry, no good. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And that one comes up a bit short. Collins passes to Bogdanovich from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. So the Heat win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better in. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith.
was a good report. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tucker can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Robinson against Levine. Passes it to Lowry. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Outside, Levine. Launches it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Robinson finds Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. And the pass to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Over Levine. Robinson misses.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's good for 2. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
To the paint. Outside for Lowry. All alone. And that one, good. Here's Ball.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Butler. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Robinson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Lowry kicks to Butler.
2 minutes.
Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Stolen by Tucker. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
55 seconds left to play here in the first.
you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lowry finds Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Levine. On deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And that one is good. He's got 7.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Kick out to Levine. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Ball against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Over Levine. And that one hits back iron. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Butler goes in. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And here is Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble move.
And Miami's shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
A savvy move by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to draw off the D and create for an open shooter.
Outside, Robinson fires the 3, nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes to Vucevic. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry drives in. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Levine with it. Lowry picks him up. Levine passes to DeRozan. The dish to Williams. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Miami's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So a minute 50 left here in the second. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga. with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
DeRozan in the corner. Back to ball. On the wing, Levine. It's up a three. It's not going to go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Heat also with the sub. Strus is checked in. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo left side. Dedmon trying to break free. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Caruso. Second chance shot. Bradley passes to Caruso. 6 to shoot. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And White kicks to Caruso. He feeds it to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Oladipo outside. Hero from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in that period, the most they... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the three. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup. Oladipo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Right, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The pass to Hero. Oh, good with the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Hero passes to Oladipo. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Hero. Back to Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
White the pass to Caruso. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 2.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. It's intercepted. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's White. And the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Here's Strus, defended by Jones. Clock at 4. There's Hero with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And Craig with Kobe White. He's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And Oladipo kicks to Morris. Here's Strus. Dedmon trying to break free. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls leading by 8. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Jones. Right block shot. Low block shot on the way. And it's Strus with the rebound. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hero. Takes it off the glass. Hero's got 5 now.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Chicago.
And White kicks to Caruso. Out to White. There's the triple. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. And Jones sends it back. Now, Hero. He has 5. And yes, it's good. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Oladipo against White. Pass to Caruso. Pocket 6. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's White. Then there's Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Ball against Lowry. Ball, the pass to Levine. Off target from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Adebayo down low. Vucevic on him. Lowry can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Takes it inside, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this, something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. After you guys.
And it's DeRozan with the extra effort. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson dishes to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. Vucevic with it. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
With the putback. Adebayo on the follow. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Kick out to Levine. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Levine. For 3. Ball, the pass to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Robinson. Inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Bean passes to Vucevic. Feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Miami trailing. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Here's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
And Levine, here we go. It falls!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Lowry against Ball. Deep 2 from Robinson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And he commits the intentional foul.
And Adebayo. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Money!
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league. A guy teams count on in big moments.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And here's Levine. He kicks it to Ball.
Miami foul. P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Robinson for 3. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
before we...
Hey, Brian, the Chicago...
All right, thanks, Allie. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Young finds Hunter. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Greg. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
You got to prevent ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. But when you don't, this happens.
Vucevic against Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room. Off target from three-point range. About a minute played here so far in the first. DeRozan outside. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Young. Williams misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Williams on the wing, guarded by Capella. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks it from distance.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Outside Young. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I see it.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And the free throw, no good.
6'10" center from Switzerland. Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. Strong big man.
Here's Levine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Young. This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
2 minutes.
Up top Ball. Guarded by Young.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to DeRozan. He shoots a 3. Second chance shot. And it's Vucevic getting it to go. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Out to the right wing. There's Young with the 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Ball with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And he gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Ball passes to Levine. And it's all from three-point range. The Hawks trailing. Hunter on the wing. Fires for 3. Capella finds Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. Levine with a steal. On the break. And Levine throws it down.
We need more of this from the Seattle product. Levine must continue to enhance his timing on the defensive end.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Left side Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's Collins on the assist from Young.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Levine. He's got 5. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for the
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
They get the rebound. Vucevic, second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, we got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special.
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. DeRozan finds ball. Levine against Collins. Levine attacking. And Levine throw it down.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Williams against Collins. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now.
Okay. Finish. A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. He was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Back to Williams. Good chance here for ball. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances he do.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. Takes a three. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Young can't hit.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Williams. Uneasy two on the layup. Williams has got 6.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Outside for Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. DeRozan right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bulls lead by 14. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes it inside. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no...
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 steal. He did... And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Hunter passes to Collins. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls go on the other way now. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
More of a shooting than passing. White still able to find the open man.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. Capella, the pass to Young. Oh, and Bradley with a block. They recover it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Collins. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. White, the pass to Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. And stolen by Caruso. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. With the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's White. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, clear for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Back to Young. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. And that one's long. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
They're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 9.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Bradley. Young against White. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Young with it. Inside. Here's Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact. Not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
Both shots good from the strike. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Caruso. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Jones. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Young. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Jones. Back to White. Here's Bradley. 11 feet out. Again, the Bulls score.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Capella against White. Jones with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Misses the layup. And so it's the Chicago Bulls continuing to pile it on, up 22. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Pass to DeRozan. the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Atlanta is shooting 41% in this game. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Man, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Outside Young. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Capella with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Young way outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Levine against Bogdanovich. From deep. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside Young. Vucevic with a steal. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The shot won't fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Hunter to halt the run. Capella. And it's Chicago with a board.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
The three from Ball. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Young. From down in the low post, it goes.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And here is DeRozan. Back to Ball. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. DeRozan finds Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to Ball. Now Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J is off the mark.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Vucevic.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Young misses.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Now Levine. Capella with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Beautiful move. Bogdanovich isn't just a standstill jump shooter. He can handle it.
Here's Ball. it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever.
the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks.
And we've got...
Thank you so...
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Robinson. And a deep 3 from Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Collins kicks to Young. To the paint. It's stolen by Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Hunter. The feed to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Down low, and stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And he gets the bucket.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Robinson on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Collins.
2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Capella. Outside Collins. 5 to shoot. Capella with the bucket.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry kicks to Butler. To the inside. Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Yep, that one goes.
Not just a score. Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
58 seconds left in the first. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young passes to Collins. Capella kicks to Young. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Lowry with the ball. Deep two from Robinson. Rebounded by Capella.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Bogdanovich, no luck.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Lowry against Capella. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 5. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Passes it to Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella finds Hunter. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The Heat trail by 3. Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Capella dishes to Young. Drives to the hoop. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Young. He knocking down the tray. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Hunter. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here is Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Lowry against Young. Capella kicks to Young. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 9.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Three-pointer, Lowry. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Young against Lowry. Young inside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Oladipo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
On its way from Young for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, so it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And that does it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra is on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus into the 3 slot.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here is Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Young finds Bogdanovich. A steal. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Driving inside. Dedmon passes to Strus. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Collins. 6 points for him. Bogdanovich looking around. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Herter. Gallinari right side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Miami ball.
Miami leading by 9. Pass to Hero. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Williams. Can they get it? Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
On defense, Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Williams passes to Chang. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Jang. Over Dedmon. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Oladipo, here we go. And finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Now, here's Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Herter. Feeds it to Jang. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Herter.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Now, Hero. Oladipo outside. There's the drive. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone without.
Williams against Oladipo. It's Williams with the drive. Dedmon with the block. And they're able to recover. Morris passes to Hero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Dedmon with the block. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential. Others just get it done.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Chang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. No good from the wing. The Hawks trail by 9. Bogdanovich with it. Butler covering. Back to Bogdanovich. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. A putback. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Lowry up top, defended by Young.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hawks passing it around. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Capella against Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Young against Lowry. Young, no good. The Heat leading by 13. Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Adebayo. No good that time. Hunter with some nice defense. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And he makes good on the layup.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young against Lowry. Young inside. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. It's good from long range.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now Hunter, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And that one's good. Hunter.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Outside Robinson from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. He dishes it to Robinson. From deep, it's off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
mix. Good reporting there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
That's his first personal.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
Now here's Ball. Now Levine. The shake. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Here's Lowry. The Bulls making their last shot. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Levine with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. There's Ball with a 3. He can't get that one to fall, and Miami will go the other way with it. For 3, Robinson kept alive.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ball against Lowry. Outside for Levine. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Levine's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Levine. Vucevic with it. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading to the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Levine. Misses from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It was a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. Back to Ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Levine.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. to Lowry. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the wing, right side. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 7 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Levine passes to Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Pass to Williams. Robinson with the block. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, what a play by Jimmy Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Lowry against Ball. The shot. Here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Ball. And that one is stopped right through.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Ball against Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here they come. And he lobs it up top. And Vucevic slams it in.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Miami calls timeout. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with 3-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Butler with the bucket.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it. Now Butler. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The 3 is up. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And LaVine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Lowry outside. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Ball against Lowry. DeRozan passes to LaVine. From downtown. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Butler. Ball against Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. For 3. Nails it from 3. Lowry's got 6 here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside for LaVine. Driving to the basket. Ball against Butler. Ball passes to Williams. Now here's LaVine. Releases. To get it again. Vucevic missed inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
But Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 23 points and 1 rebound. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls? Well, and that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Tony Bradley out there with Alize Johnson. Then it's Green. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's White in at the point guard position. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Jones. Outside White. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Hero with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to White. Pass to Green. The kick out to Johnson. White, the pass to Johnson. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Oladipo against White. Hero with it. Hero on the wing. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by White. Chicago is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Johnson finds White. The kick out to Johnson. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Nice move. And the layup is good. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Hero. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Outside White. Outside for Green. Launches a 3, and there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
Green. Coming onto the floor for the
Oladipo, the pass to Morris.
Alex Caruso.
To the inside. Dedmon inside. Bradley on him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's White. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Here's White. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Hero. Defense right on it. Dedmon, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero right side. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Hangs in the air, and he banks in the layup. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Outside White. To the right side. From outside the arc. Caruso misses. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Fires the 3. Strus's shot is off. Chicago has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Jones. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Oladipo off the drive. Here's Strus. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And so it's Chicago, a sizable 18-point lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. For 3, Robinson drills it from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Lowry against White. Oh, he powers right through the defender. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. The Bulls making a switch here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Jones. And it's Zach LaVine in for Caruso. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
LaVine against Robinson. LaVine passes to Williams. Inside. Back to Vucevic. No good there. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry left side. Outside for Butler. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Woo! He's cruising electric speed. Levine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
Both free throws good from Levine. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Lowry finds Robinson. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Levine. Robinson finds some space. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Levine. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. White, the pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Lowry against Levine. 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Lowry. Beyond the arc. Up top, Robinson. He's covered by Levine. Here's Butler. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play. 100% effort.
Back to Levine. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
1:46 left in the final quarter. And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Vucevic with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
White with it. Outside, Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Checked by Tucker. Back to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
DeRozan for 3. Unable to get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Butler. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Levine. DeRozan outside. Williams with it. He's against Tucker. Williams misses.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Now here's DeRozan. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.